Brand Nubian and other people. You know, where I mean, I don't even have a word to describe how much influence the 5% Nation had on this set of hip hop artists. All the biggest hip hop artists are 5%. You know, in order to be the best, you had to be 5%. You know, Rakim and Kane were both 5% rappers. You know, like you couldn't even consider yourself one of the best unless you could build with that. And you know, I was born into that. I was born in New York City in 1975. You know, Clarence 13X started in 67, I think. So I was born right in the middle of that. And I think a lot of hip hop artists who are from the East Coast, who are my age, are just, you know, we are attracted to that. Even I was 5% for 2 months when I was in high school. You know, I studied my 120 and learned my lessons, learned my Supreme alphabet and all that. But I mean, I do have a great love and respect for that philosophy, and people who apply that 5% God-body philosophy to life in a practical way. I see them as being successful. I think people like Kedar Massenberg or the RZA, you know, like people, you know, or even Jay-Z. You know, listen to Jay-Z's recent lyrics. I think he might be 5% too. But music and art, I think, in my opinion, is about love. At the heart of it, I think spirituality is about love. You know, I think you know, what I learned in Christian churches is that Christ is love. I think art is just the search for love. Even if somebody makes the most gangsterous rap song about smacking up their hoes, that's about lack of love. You know, it always comes back to love and having it, wanting it, needing it, or not having it at some point.
And that's what I talked about earlier. We talked about Stevie Wonder, we talked about Marvin Gaye, even in the sense of UGK, we felt an obligation to show both sides of the world that we spoke to. I think so many times in the entertainment industry, we're only shown the glamour, we're never shown the gore. And there's a lot of gore that goes on behind the scenes in the entertainment industry, but even more so to the people in the demographic that we spoke to about dealing with a lot of very ugly issues. You know, people thinking that if they make certain decisions that God turns their back on them. You know, that if I do this, that God will forgive me. And dealing with the fact that, you know, I've done some things that I can't forgive myself for, much less, you know, hoping that other people can forgive those things of me. And we all grow up in, you know, from my understanding, you know, and all the artists that I see in Southern hip hop, we all come from this church background, this Southern Baptist church background. So there's that sensibility when you hear these organs and these Southern rap records, and that's, you know, that's not by no mistake. That's sincerely an effort to try to connect people who maybe have those sensibilities from the church to try to go back and connect to the person that maybe you were before this world got hold of you, you know?
I don't know you want to stare at me. Well, we have